Hello everyone. Just put a one if you can hear us. Just put one in the chat if you can hear us. So we are streaming live on LinkedIn, YouTube, as well as on Twitter. So just confirm everyone that you are able to have a look at me as well on the other platforms. And how many of you are joining for the first time? Just put a one in the chat. How many of you are joining for the first time our community meetup? Today is our 122nd community meetup, and today we are going to have a master class on a very important topic and a very asked topic about multi-agents. So just put one in the chat if you have already been part of this event, and let me just try to uh, yeah, amazing. So we have a lot of old people in the call. Thank you, Barry, Madhumita, everyone for joining in. We have around 100 people joining us on our different platforms on LinkedIn and YouTube. Please put in your questions on the chat, and we will be trying to take all your questions that are there. And let me just confirm from all of you that just put one in the chat if you can hear me clearly, and just put one if you are joining for the first time. Amazing. I'm going to share a Slido link to all of you in the chat. Please use this Slido link for any specific question that is there on our because we are streaming on lot of platforms. So I don't want to miss any of your questions because every one of your question is important, and we want you to try as possible. Yeah, my mic is on as well. So this is the place. Any question that you have regarding today's topic, regarding anything that you have that is there. This is a slightly advanced topic. As you can see, it is about multi-agents. So this is like a master class that we do in our AI residency program. So if some of you are not able to understand this, no problem. You are all free to join our program, our detailed program that we do, 20 weeks program, where we go through every step by step, all the things. I will try to be as simple as possible, but if some of the questions that are not, you're not able to understand, so please be able to look at this. So now I have created the Slido link, and all of you will be getting the Slido link as well to take it further in the chat. So now, how many of you here have done any workshop on agents? It can be multi-agents or single agents. Just put one in the chat if you guys have done a workshop or you are aware about agents and have done something. Just put one if you have, zero if you have not.
मीटिंग है वही शुरू करेंगे। हाँ, क्या करूं?
And one request, everyone, please be
क्या
on
काम
mute.
करें?
Let me just make sure that everyone is on mute. Yeah, please everyone be on mute. Yeah, so a lot of people that I can see on LinkedIn, they are new to agents. Just put one if you have done any workshops or you have attended anything or seen any video on agents or anything very specific that is there. Okay, so Nimma, Alfia, Praveen, they have done something, so that is good. So this is like a refresher training for you as well, because today what we are going to talk about, as the topic suggests, is multi-agents. So let me share my screen, and this is what I am going to talk today. So by end of this session, every one of you here are going to understand about multi-agent systems, and this is an advanced level of session. I will try to make it as simple as possible. I gave this similar workshop. I gave the similar workshop in Jitex. If some of you have visited Jitex, how many of you visited Jitex this time? Just put one. So what is this? Agents are single agents, right? A single agent is any LLM that is connected to a search, to Google, to Wikipedia, and this is a single agent. Single agent is there any LLM that is connected to. Can anyone just put in the chat, is ChatGPT a multi-agent or not? Is ChatGPT that we are using, is it a multi-agent or not? Can you put in the chat? Yes or no? Is ChatGPT the one that you're using? Is it a multi-agent or is it not a multi-agent? So a lot of people are saying yes, no, yes, no. So end of the day, the ChatGPT 5 version that we are using right now, it is a multi-agent because every one of you go to ChatGPT and ask what is the temperature of Dubai now. The LLM does not have the information. Can anyone tell me why the LLM does not have the information that what is the current temperature of Dubai? Just put in the chat. Why is it not can tell us the current temperature of Dubai? Only the LLM, not ChatGPT, but the LLM. So Ashok is telling knowledge cutoff. Yes, because there is a knowledge cutoff. LLMs is been trained on historical data, so they do not have the latest information. So if we ask what is the current temperature of Dubai, current temperature of Dubai, then it is going to go to the search or Google and it is going to respond back 29 degrees centigrade, and then the LLM is going to give us the answer. So that is end of the day, that is a simple, like we can call it a simple agent, simple tool or something like that. Today what we are going to discuss, as you can see, it is a multi-agent system. So this is an advanced topic. I request, if you guys are new to the world of AI, just listen to me patiently and try to get most out of it. Because if you are hearing it for the first time, some of you will be like, what is Muhammad saying? Where is he going? Is it everything is going above my head? But I request you to be patient. End of the class, you will get an idea about it. So here what we are going to do in multi-agent, we are going to build a simple project which has 3 agents. Right, this is for writing. Why we are having 3 agents, I will tell you. Agents are designed to work very good for one specific task. End of the day, lot of people are using AI, chat GPT wrong to do lot of general purpose things, like to do everything. That is not the case. If you want real value out of AI, you need to train it to do very, very specific things. And if you do that, then the output that you will get is amazing. Like I have multiple personas of my AI to do multiple type of work. I cannot use one particular tool to do a lot of other things. I have lot of specially trained to do special work, and that is what is the good thing about agents and about this whole generative AI ecosystem that is there. So in this today's use case, if you see, we are going to create a basic writing tool. It is a multi-agent writer, and this is a very important concept. And a lot of people, when they come to me and say, Mohammed, why to do all this? In the Jitex workshop also, someone asked me, Mohammed, why can't we just use chat GPT to do all this? Why are you creating a multi-agent system? I will say that 6 million people are using chat GPT daily, and the response that you will get from very basic chat GPT will be the same like the other 6 billion of people. If you want to do something unique, something good, something that is, original, then you need to have these type of systems. So if you see here, the first thing is researcher. Any topic, like suppose I want to do a specific thing on MCP, or I want to do something on general intelligence, AGI. I want to write a topic on AGI, which is a very latest topic. I will not only use the basic LLM, I will use a multi-agent. The first multi-agent will be researcher, which will go to multiple sources on the internet and try to get me the latest information about AGI. Then what it is going to do is, after it does, the agent completes its work, the first agent completes its work, then it is going to go to the second agent. The output of the first agent is going to be the input of the second agent writer. And I will show you in the detailed slide about what the writer does. It makes sure it follows the SEO principle. Anyone wants to tell me the full form of SEO in the chat? SEO is a very important concept that every one of you who is in the field of writing should know about. Amazing, amazing. Manmohan is saying, yes, thank you, Manmohan, for confirming. Because this is very important, right? If you are writing anything, you need to make sure that it is search engine optimized. And nowadays, AI engine optimized, so that whenever you search in Perplexity or Atlas, the new ChatGPT search engine, you will be able to get that specific idea. So that is that there are around 10 SEO principles that are there. So it follows it. Most of us don't know about this. I also don't know in details, but the AI is going to help us to do that. After making sure that it is SEO friendly, 1000 to 1500 words, original content, this is very, very important. Then it will go, after the writing happens, then it is going to go to the editor. This is the third one, which is going to put everything together. It is going to do the QC, it is going to do the plagiarism check, it is going to make sure rewrite everything in a very good manner. So it is going to do all these concepts. So these are the three multi agents. These are three single agents that is working together to create a very simple multi-agent system. And today we are going to do this collaborative writer app with CrewAI. This is a app that we want to build wherein we are going to orchestrate and evaluate this for autonomous content creation. So this is the today's main agenda. Just put one in the chat if all of you are clear with what we want to do here. And lot of people are asking, Mohammed, can't we do this in single agent? Yes, you can do this in a single agent, but the output will be very, very vague. Why am I doing this? Because I want an amazing output. I want a high quality uh, professional output that actually I use in our company. These type of writing tools to write articles on latest topics, the newsletter that I write every week as well. If you are seeing as a part of the community, I use my own system platform to create this thing as well. So this is what we want to do. Just put one if everyone is clear with the agenda, so I can move forward to the next one. And this is the problem of single prompt AI, right? When I say single prompt AI, this is what we just discussed in couple of minutes back. Like, first thing is lack of specialization. When I talk about single prompt AI, it can be also single agents. You can use it agents, you can use the word tools, you can use the word LLMs. Everything is almost the same. This is the first thing, right? Lack of specialization. I discussed with this, every one of you understood that single LLM struggles to perform complex. And this is a research by OpenAI team as well as Anthropic team that they released research papers to show this thing as well. Like, if you use a single LLM to do complex tasks, it fails, it hallucinates, right? How many of you have heard the word hallucination? Just put one in the chat. You will feel that the answers are correct, but no, 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 it is wrong. And you get confused and you think it is correct. See, what happens in a single prompt is most of these agents, right, are sequential. When I say sequential, the input goes to the LLM. The LLM gives it to maybe a search. The search again gives it as an output, and with one more LLM here just to make the output in a readable format. There it is sequential. It means that there is no option of self correction. But multi agent system that I'm going to show you, it is more like cyclic. Like, it will keep on working until you get a specific output that is given a thumbs up. So means it is the LLM is satisfied with the output that is there. So this is a good thing about the multi-agent system. In single prompt or single agent, it is not possible. So this is one, there is no self-correction. Context overload. If you are using a single agent or a single LLM and there is too much of context overload, there is too much information, and there is a research that has been told, if you give any LLM or any agent, I'm using the word interchangeably, so, but just think about it as a system. I can call it as a system. So for every one of you to be clear, single AI system, if you give them 2000 plus 20,000 plus prompt instructions or context, it does not perform well. This is also, whatever I'm telling you is coming from research papers. This is not just me talking. I have done research, and this is what OpenAI scientists have also told. If you give more context, the output really weathers off. So that is the reason why this is the problem. So now the solution that is there, the main solution that we are talking about is decompose the complex problem into specialized roles. Like in this case, anyone can tell me what are the three roles that we have done? in the previous one, the three roles that we have written. This right the collaborative writer app that we are building, we have made three roles. Anyone remembers the three roles? Amazing, amazing. Thank you very much for confirming. Researcher, writer, and editor. So this is what we have done. First is the researcher, amazing, writer, and editor. So these are the three roles that we are going to use and take it further. Amazing, amazing, everyone. Thank you for confirming. So now I'm going to rub it out. So I am writing a lot because this is actually a master class and not a workshop. So I need to write. So please be patient with my handwriting, but I hope you get the flow. Now coming to CrewAI. How many of you here in this room have heard about CrewAI? And why am I talking about CrewAI, which is one of the best and the most used multi-agent orchestration platform as of today as I speak? Just put one in the chat if you have heard about CrewAI, maybe in my masterclass or in some other masterclasses or workshops that you guys are attending on YouTube. Amazing, amazing. Lot of people. Anand, thank you, Anand. Thank you, Mohammed Shamil. Thank you, Manmohan. Amazing for confirming as well. Amazing, amazing. So CrewAI, for people who don't know CrewAI, this is a platform that is built upon LangGraph. It is a high-level framework to help you uh, do the orchestration. Like I have three agents, putting the three agents together on the same platform, sending the message from one platform, from one agent to another, collaborating about it and taking it further. So that is CrewAI. And a lot of people in the workshop that I have asked, I did the workshop on Jitex. Many people came to me and asked, Mohammed, why are you using CrewAI? Have they paid you some money? Have they paid you money to market CrewAI? I said, no. I don't take money from any company to do this type of marketing. I am mostly a knowledge partner. I want to give the best tool knowledge to all of my community members and my AI resident. Right, lot of companies come to me and pay me, Mohammed, why don't you, I will pay you this much money. Why don't you teach your students this platform? I tell no to them. I because for me, I want to give you guys the best that is available in the industry. And all of you listening to the call, you can go and research. This is if you talk about multi-agents, CrewAI will be coming number one because it is designed in such a way that it is very simple to use. And this is what I tell to my students that is there. What is the best in the market? You are free to use anything you want. You are free to use any platform. I will not name it, but you can Google. There are hundreds of multi agents, but I always tell my students what I feel that is the best in the market and which is the most used in the market. As Karthik is telling, it is the most used framework. So that is a good thing about decoding data science programs. I try to get you guys the best. I do research in hundreds of tools myself, and what I feel is the best and the most used and the most easiest, I teach you. It's not that I don't I recommend X over Y. This is my research, and this is no commercial gain in this, right? So when anyone comes to me and asks why this, why that, this is what I have done my research, and I feel CrewAI is the best. And if you are free to share in the WhatsApp community any other that you have tried, which is the best, and I can explore and I can share it in the community if it is actually worth it or not. Right. So this is CrewAI. Google about CrewAI. This is a very lean Python based framework, and the best thing about CrewAI is it is made it very simple for programmers to write the code. It has made it very simple for program. Anyone wants to put on the LinkedIn or on the YouTube some of the other frameworks other than CrewAI that you have explored, just put in the chat and let me see what comes up so I can share the most common ones other than CrewAI that is there as well in the group. So that will be amazing. So this is CrewAI. Read about it and take it further, and we will take it again. So now coming to this, read about CrewAI. There are mainly uh, four things in CrewAI that you should be aware of. There are many things that are important, but four things are very important. And I will talk more about this. Agents, tasks, and crews. So crews is something that nowadays lot of people use it, right? Like, can I ask you one question in the chat? Like, when I talk about LLMs, when I talk about generative AI, what is the first word that comes in most of your mind when I talk about generative AI or LLMs? So a lot of people are telling chat GPT. Whenever we talk about LLMs or generative AI, the first word that comes in your mind is chat GPT, because that was the first mover advantage. Similarly, CrewAI, first mover advantage when you talk about multi agents that are there, and it is something that is very, very important. A lot of people are telling N8N and other things as well. N8N is an no code low code tool. It is a completely no code low code tool, and it is not a proper multi agent that it is being told to do. It is very good to, it's like a playground. It is very good to play around and to experiment, but it is not that customizable at the code level as well. But it N8N also is a good way to start as well. There are a lot of other things as well. Many people are mentioning on the chat. I will look at it and talk about it later as well. So this is a word that everyone is using now. If you talk to any scientist and you use the word cruise, cruise is coming from the Crew AI architecture, but everyone is now using it. What does crew mean? It means orchestration. Cruise means making sure that the orchestration is happening between the agents that are there, like the writer. The second one was the, sorry, first one was the researcher, writer, and editor. Amazing. So this is the orchestration that is happening. This is called the crew, which is controlling all these three things. The output of this is going to go as the input of this. This is why, this is what the orchestration is done, making sure everything is working. And I can also call it as a brain. Or how many of you have gone and seen a musical show where there is a main person who is sitting and he is orchestrating he's the head of the band, he's telling the piano guys, the guitar guys, and he's controlling everything to make sure that the final output is the of the music is amazing. So that is the word orchestration is coming from, and that is what we are seeing here as well. We will talk about agents, we will talk about tasks. These are very simple agents, as you saw. Task is, but crew is a new concept that every one of you should understand, which I tried to explain. Tools is something that connects to your agents. Can anyone give me example on the chat, some example of tools that are there? Amazing, amazing. Thank you, Mohammed, Anand, Rahim, and for all your content. Keep the chat going in the so that it is interesting, so that we are engaged and we are learning from each other as well. Amazing. Thank you. So these are DuckDuckGo connectors. These are amazing tools that you connect your agents with. Suppose the LLMs don't have the answer, it goes to DuckDuckGo or it goes to connectors and it gets the specific output that is there. Amazing. Thank you everyone for confirming. Now we will move to the next one that is there. So this we'll go deeper into all this. Don't worry if you guys are confused. So these three things I wanted to take 1 minute for all of you to understand. When we talk about Crew AI specifically, this is true with 90% of the multi agents that is there, because Crew AI is one of the top ones. So these three things, as I told you, will go a little bit into details. Agents, tasks, and crew. So what does agent do to, and I'll go to the code. When I go to the code, we'll go into details. They define these three things: the role, the goal, the backstory, and the tools. So in your Crew AI code, for every agent that we have mentioned, writer, researcher, writer, editor, we are going to define these things. We are going to define the role, the goal, backstory similarly. Then we are going to define the task. What are the, so this is the thing that is, I will show you one slide about this as well that I have put in Jitex about for you to understand this. So this is the agent. This is the, I think this is the who, this is the, this is the what, and this is the how. So let me just 1 second. Yes, I told correct. So this is the who, this is the what, and this is the how. Correct. I remember correct. So amazing. Who, what, and how. Just remember this thing concept. Let me also copy this and go here. So cool. So new, and this one is the okay. Cool. So as I told you, I'll repeat. This is the anyone remembers again? Who, what, and how. So because I don't want you to get confused. So just for everyone to remember, this is who, what, and how. So remember these three things. So you define the person, you tell what exactly the person needs to do with the description, expected output agent, and this is how it does it. Through the synchronization, there is something called allow delegation, and to check whether the output is fine or not. All these things the crew takes care of. So we don't want to get into too much details about this, but this is how it takes care about this as well. So just remember, when I talk about agent, it is who, task is what, and crew is how. And this is one example that I just wanted all of you to see how it works, right? I already draw, when I was drawing it, I showed it to you, but just for an example, this is, if you can see, this is the first agent, this is the second agent. So the first agent, this is the agent, it has a task, it has an LLM that does the task, and you can see this iteration. This iteration makes sure that it repeats until the output is satisfied enough by the system that it is fine, it is good quality, it does double triple check that it is fine. It takes the output again, the LLM reads the output, it sees. And the good thing about this, and when we were doing the research in our workshop, is suppose I do the topic AGI. If it is a single system, agent system, what it does is it will just take this term AGI and it will go to Google search, and it is going to search the topic about AGI. But in this system, what it does, it looks into various aspects. It changes the AGI into couple of keywords. Like first is, what is AGI? Who are the who are the prominent figures in the field of AGI? What are the breakthroughs in AGI? So what this multi-agent system does, not only it goes and searches for the keyword AGI, which very every most of the systems does. Even in ChatGPT, if you go and ask AGI, it is going to send the AGI in search and get some very basic random output. But what happens in the multi-agent system, not only it will give you various keywords. Like as a human, when I want to learn about AGI, I just don't type AGI on the Google, right? All of you who have been using internet for the last 10-15 years, you write a long tail keyword like, tell me more about AGI, who are the, so different keyword combinations, it goes and searches, it gets the output, and then it is able to show us there. So this is a very good thing about this type of multi-agent. When people tell me that, what is one of the very good reasons, because as a human, I don't have the time to go and do multiple keyword researches on AGI, because AGI is a huge concept. Who are the top scientists who have talked about AGI? What is the viewpoint of the government on AGI? What is the viewpoint? So it will try to get all these different themes from that particular keyword, and it is going to do that. Researcher is the most important agent that you will see in action, because this will just do 80% of the most important work, and then it is going to summarize everything, give you all the context, and then it is going to push you. The output of this is going to go in the input of this writer, and where it is going to do its the other work that is there. Just put a one in the chat if everyone is clear about this in detail. I've just put one if everyone is okay about this explanation. And I am repeating a lot of things, but it's very important for all of you to understand how these things work and what is the importance of this as well. Remember this is a simple one slide summary of everything that we discussed. Who does the work? A role with skill and style. What to produce? Clear instruction and expected output. And third is crew, how it runs, orchestrate, order, and pass result. If all of you understand this one slide, today's workshop is done. Today's workshop is done. You will be able to get lot of things about, because 90% whom I meet, they are confused about these three concepts. So if you make, that's the reason why we are decoding this to as simple as possible. Who does the work, what to produce, and how it runs. So please take a screenshot of this, because I'm not going to share these slides. This is only for the AI residents. So please take a screenshot of everything that I'm showing you. And as I told you, there is no recording of this session. This is a part of the live workshop that we do in our AI residency. I am just sharing with all of you this because many of you requested, Mohammed, I could not attend your session on GITEX because there were a seat limitation of 100 people. There were 50 to 60 people waiting outside the GITEX training room. They could not enter because it was overwhelmingly full. So that is the reason why I'm doing this as free for the community who could not talk to me on GITEX, who could not meet me on GITEX. So please take the screenshots. No recording will be shared with you because this is a part of our flagship program that we run, AI Residency, and our AI Builder program that is there. Amazing, amazing. So now we are going to go to the this traditional approach that many of you asked in the call. In the workshop also, there were a lot of people asking, Mohammed, why can't we use traditional approach? Traditional approach is autonomously research, draft, and refine articles, manual handoffs between humans. This is the traditional approach, and all of you know that this is not a proper output. Why is this not going down? Okay, so this is the thing. So this is the traditional approach, which is not at all good, with not at all scalable, not at all efficient. So now what we are going to do is we are going to have the CrewAI solution for this, wherein we are going to have an autonomous high quality content generation, where we are going to have specialized tasks for each one, seamless collaboration, and you will see the output when I'm going to run the live demo for all of you. And this is the best thing, it is fully autonomous. Once you run this, everything does, and 99% of the output that I have seen is good quality, and I just need to make a human review. As I told you, 99%. Why? Because end of the day, 1% is still required for human review. And this is what the discussion that we also had in the GITEX stage is. Fully autonomous is not at all something that it will give you the final draft that is there. You just need to, as a expert, as a owner of this, you just need to quickly go through it just to make sure that everything is fine and there is nothing alarming in that and is ready to print off. So this is the first one. This is the first agent, the domain expert. These are the some of the things that is going to do, the role, the goal, and the tools. So end of the day, every one of you understand that tools are very important for researcher. Tools are very, 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 very important for researchers. So because it needs to go and it needs to go and it needs to understand what are the first tool is the internet search tool. It can be Google, someone mentioned DuckDuckGo. It can be all those things. You can also have a URL scrapper that you give a website like decodingdatascience.com. It is going to go and look at that. Then there is something that I am also going to show you is a directory reader. It means that suppose you have a PDF or you have some ebooks that you want to refer for this particular agent to answer, you can do that as well. So this is very, very important. You need to define the tools, but the agent is very smart enough. It has the autonomous capability to select select which tool it wants. Like, so it does not need to go to all the tools depending upon your ask. In this case, it will go to mostly the Google search tool. If you have any data in your directory, it will go there. So it is going to select the tools. It is going to iterate, as I showed you. It is going to iterate till it gives you the best output that is there. So the primary task is search the web for the latest trends and compile a detailed objective report with verified sources. This is very, very important, right? Verified sources. Because not only when you are writing these articles in ChatGPT, also if you have to mention where is your citations coming from, which article it is coming from. Then the second one is content creator. The content creator, as I told you and explained you quickly, I will walk through these slides quickly so that we can directly go to the code and you will be able to look at it in details. So this is the mostly whatever raw research data that you have got, we need to convert into a compelling, well-structured and engaging article draft that maintains clarity and professional tone. So this is some of the primary tasks that is there, right? So please everyone take a screenshot of all these things if you want to have it. As I told you, we will not be sharing this recording with all of you that is there to take it further. So just take a screenshot and then you can get into the details that are there. The third one is the quality editor. The editor, to make sure that the role whatever the output is getting is it is clear, and it is if you can see, review and revise. This is a very important thing that many people of they are not able to do it, because when you are publicly putting it on medium article on LinkedIn or any other journal or publication, they need to meet all the quality criteria, editorial standard and brand voice requirement. Like, what is brand voice requirement? Anyone wants to put in the chat what is a brand voice? Anyone from marketing here in this community who is looking at us on LinkedIn, YouTube, as and other social media platforms? So every company, yes, thank you, every company has a specific thing that is there. Yes, though they have the persona. Like DDS has a persona of information, knowledge, decoding things to make it as simple as possible. So we have a very simple broad voice of giving knowledge. So that is what we are putting it in a PDF that is being used for every agent to give the output. So we are giving them a information about the style and about our persona of how we are taking things forward, and those information are put. So that is the brand voice requirement that is there. I'm getting a lot of specific questions that are there on the chat and on LinkedIn and YouTube. As I requested everyone on the start, I will only be answering your questions from Slido link. So please put your questions on the Slido link, and I will be only looking at that to respect everyone's time and effort here. Amazing. Thank you for just give one if everyone is okay with that. Everyone agrees with this. I don't want to stop my flow. I will be opening the floor for Q&A. I will be looking at all the questions on the Slido. Till every one of your question related to today's workshop is not answered on Slido, I will be there on that in the call. So don't worry about that. But please put it on Slido. So this is what the third agent is going to do. And this is the three things that are there. And I'm going now the autonomous workflow, the delegation and the iteration, stage 1, stage 2 and stage 3. The three things that are there, if you can, all of you can see. Anyone can tell me in the chat what are the agents, what are the agents here? The first one is the researcher, the second one is the writer, the third one is the editor. All are working in sync to make sure the final output is industry standards. Amazing. Cool. So I just put everyone in the chat. Everyone is clear with the whole workflow of this simple but very important multi-agent researcher, writer, editor, how they are connected. Researcher completes the task 1, passing the output to the writer for the task 2, who then passes to the editor for the task 3. There is an automatic delegation that happens. The crew system manages the handoff, ensuring the right information goes to the right agent at the right time, and the continuous improvement happens. There are optional evaluator agents that are inbuilt in CrewAI to check for the quality of the output and enabling self improvement and quality assurance. So some people are here in the quality assurance who will also be, these things will be taking all the things into the picture. Amazing. Yes, Slido link is there. Just look at the chat. You will get all the information about the Slido link. I have already mentioned this in the, let me just share it again on the chat. Let me just give me, we will take a, what we are going to do is we are going to take a 2 minutes, this thing, for all of you to put your questions in Slido. I'll give you guys 3 minutes to put all your questions on Slido, and then we will be going for the next ones. I'll be putting this link in all the platforms. So I'm putting it here. This is the first Slido link here. Let me go to LinkedIn. How many of you here know about our, just put one in the chat if you know about our AI residency program that we run. Just put one in the chat. How many of you know about our AI residency program that we run in the community? Just put one, and just if you don't know about it, put zero. Because I see that lot of new people are joining in the community. So I want to tell, because this is a part of our AI residency, many of you who are joining who want to learn about these concepts, they need to know about this at least. What are the options that we guys are giving you to learn? Because today I'm just doing one free workshop for all of you. This is just one free workshop, but there is much more. If you really want to learn, AI is a huge ecosystem. There are a lot of things in this space. So you need to spend some time and understand about this. Just put, let me see in the chat. Manmohan Singh knows about it. Mohammed Shamil does not know about it. What about Zoom? Every one of you know about it. Just put one if you have heard about it, zero if you have not heard about it. I can see a lot of old people here. Tapas, Madhumita, Najma, Junu, Vijay, Purnima. Amazing, amazing. So a lot of people don't know about AI residency. So there is, let me just 1 second. You guys have 1 more minute to put your questions on the chat. You guys have 1 more minute, then we are going to start this thing. Till now, we don't have, we have 2 questions on Slido. Are you guys able to put questions on Slido? Just put one if you're able to. Someone is telling I'm not able to put questions on Slido. It is just you need to click that link that I shared with you. Let me. Barry, can you confirm? Anyone can confirm? Okay, so okay, I have again shared the link. Okay, so someone, okay, amazing. Put your name, please put your name. So I put your name. When you're asking a question, only I will take the people who has put their name that is there. Okay, cool. So, okay, cool. Amazing. So Ahmad is asking a question. Okay, so Ahmad is asking a question on Slido about what is AI residency. Can I just, so a lot of people don't know about AI residency. So let me just take 1 minute to explain you all what is an AI residency. So Ahmad, if you're joining for the first time, Ahmad, AI residency is one of our flagship programs that we are running. I will talk a little bit more about it maybe after the workshop, but just give me 1 minute. Let me share my screen, Ahmad, and tell you, because if you don't know about AI residency, this is you're new to the community, so this is very very important. So AI residency, this is the 8th cohort that we are starting. So Ahmed, who you have asked this question, I think you are joining for the first time. This is one of our flagship programs in our AI residency. Let me see how many of you don't know about this on the chat. So Karthik, Mansi, Mohammed, I know Kuldeep is already part of the cohort. So Kuldeep can give you some suggestions if you have. Zishan knows about it. So you can also add in the chat if your feedbacks about this as well, so that new people can know about it. So this is our 8th cohort that I am doing. Some people asked me in Jitex as well, what is the difference between a course and a program? So this is something that is very very interesting. Can anyone tell me in the chat what is the difference between a course that you take on Udemy or any other platforms, which is and a difference between a program? Because this is a very very important thing that all of you need to know. And then that is the reason why there is a premium fee for the program. There is a premium fee for a program, and there is courses are very cheaply available, which is something very very different. So there's a huge difference between a program and a course. You, the part, all of you who are joined today's call, you have joined a master class that is the part of the bigger program, AI residency program. Program is designed in such a way that it is very agile. You don't have too many strict things that you need to do. You go very agile. You give people the foundations of learning. What are the things that you need to learn? Like today's session, that today you all of you spent 45 minutes with me, and I'm just put one in the chat. All of you are at least clear about, in a very simple manner, how multi agents work, how the three agent systems are uh, communicating with each other, and about the whole architecture in a very simple language. Now this is just the level 0. Once you understand this, you can take it in the next few levels. So program is this way, like when you have a live instructor, like a coach, like a mentor, like me, talking to every one of you and sharing and trying to explain in as simple possible way, so that every one of you, till all your questions are answered, you go through this. So this is the difference between a program which is a little bit agile, and I keep changing it, uh, because as you know, things are moving very very fast. So this is the difference in a program. Today also, most of you who know in the community, I have also talked about one more program that I have launched. One more, not program, I launched one more certification course, that is the CIAO. And I will talk a little bit about it later as well. That is a course, because that is recorded, and there is a set of things, but I have recorded it in a very good way that you get to know the learnings, and then you do the quiz over that. That is a CIO certification course, which I will talk about. But this is a residency program that is there, which goes through different aspects. It's very agile, and everyone who joins here are at a different level. Some of them are good programmers, some of them are starting programming for the first time, but they go through the whole ecosystem that is there. And this is, as I told you, this is our 8th cohort that we are starting. So we have learned and improved from every cohort that is there. So Ahmad, thank you for asking this question, because a lot of people don't know the how much effort goes into creating this program. And whoever is there in this call who are part of this, they know how much time and effort, and today that we are doing today. See, this is a 20 masterclass program. If you can, all of you can see, today I am doing this one. Today I am doing you masterclass 16. I am trying to do this one in my best capacity. This is the masterclass that we are doing today for all of you, the free one, multi-agent using CrewAI. This is the live exact masterclass, but we are not doing the hands-on demo right now because of the time constraint. Because in our AI residency, maximum we have 8 people. I don't take more than 10 people. Maximum we have 8 to 9 people, so that we can, everyone who joins the program, they do the coding that time itself, and I make sure everyone runs the code. But today we have hundreds of people joining across all the platforms. I cannot do that right now, but this is what we do in our one of the programs, one of the master classes that you guys are attending. Everything that you are seeing here, resources, ebooks, slides, code, everything will be shared in the for the AI resident. So go through this. There are a lot of self-paced recordings as well. Other than this program, I've shared the link. This is not only me. There are thousands of. There are a lot of mentors that are there. Of this, they also do workshops that are there. There are 150 plus. You will get through all the FAQs that are there. FAQs, and this program is not open for everyone. There is a simple interview process that I go through to make sure that the person is capable of taking up this program. And not only me, there are 150 plus leaders who are speaking in the community. You can get their learning, you can get the understanding of them as well, and take it forward. So this is it. So this is the information. So Ahmad, I hope you got it. Go through this website. If you have any other specific questions, then you can ask me and take it further, right? So now I will be taking more questions. In just put your questions on the chat. I will move to the slide before we because we have a lot of other things to cover here as well. So what we have done, guys, is what we have done for this is I have broken it down into two things that are there. I have broken this down into level 1 and level 2. And I have a couple of questions in Slido. I request please put your name on Slido. If it is anonymous, I will not be able to take it. So there is a question about that, and I will be taking it. Barry, Khalid Mahmood, uh, and Zishan Ali. Please just give me a couple of minutes. I will take the Q&A in 30 more minutes. Uh, Whoever has written in anonymous, I will not take their questions. Please, I respect you because you have a name. I want you to call you by my name and answer your question. Ahmad, I hope I answered your question about what is AI residency. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me. I put the question in the chat, and any other question that is there, uh, I will be answering it as well. Just give me half an hour more. So because I need to move, because I have promised people to take it further. So what we are going to do in level 2, for today's call, I am going to make something like this, right? I am trying to make something like this. This is level 2. First, we will understand level 1 that we discussed. This is the level 2 that we are going to, we cannot do this in today's session. This is going to be in the AI Residency Masterclass 17, where we'll be going in a little bit detail in level 2 of how we build. This is the end goal for every one of you from today's call: how you will create a marketing strategy and a social post generator, article generator, LinkedIn generator for your business, for your website, for your freelancing business, for your side hustle, for whatever you are doing. This is I use it very much for myself and for all my clients. I have developed this problem using CrewAI. So what we are going to do is we are going to do level 2. Level 2 levels we are going to have. Today we are going to discuss level 1, where we are going to have a collab notebook to discuss everything that we have discussed so far. The writer, researcher. What was the third one? Anyone in the chat? I'm taking a quick quiz. What was the third agent that we had discussed today? Amazing, amazing. Thank you for confirming. There are a lot of pings that are there. Yes. I request you, I am not, yeah. Uh, Amazing, amazing. Thank you for that. Thank you, Barik and Kuldeep, for helping me out, answering some suggestions and feedbacks. So now, today, what we are going to do is, now I will too much talking. I am going to go in the code and I am going to show you step by step how everything is done. How many of you here have OpenAI key? Why we require an OpenAI key? Anyone wants to tell in the chat, why do we require an OpenAI key? I will be sharing with everyone this link. I'm not going to share it now because every one of you will get disturbed. But let me just share this with everyone. Try to run it. If you are an expert, if you have done this before, try to run it. I am sharing this link with you guys here. But first, what I request you, I will be sharing this link in the end. Because if I share this link, all of you will be busy doing that and you will not be able to give attention to this. Everyone who has registered for this call on our nas.io and our platform, I will be sending an email with this link. I want all of you to look at this. It's going to take 20 minutes. Look at this and try to run it yourself. What I can give you is I can give you this link as well. So you can get a lot of details from this link as well. So this is from this output, we are going to create something like this: from prompt to post. Basically, just from what you want to ask, what output you will get. This was the topic in GITEX that I had talked about. This is a broader topic. Today I'm breaking it down into a simpler topic so that all of you will be able to consume this. So don't worry about the code. I'll be sharing this link to every one of you at the end. I want all of you to look at my screen, understand what is happening, and then take it further. You require an OpenAI key here. How many of you have an OpenAI key in the chat? Please put on the chat. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. So Kuldeep has it. On LinkedIn, Manmohan, Mohammed Shamil, thank you everyone for that. So you need an OpenAI key to run this notebook. This is the level 1 notebook. I'm installing CrewAI, CrewAI tools and LangChain community because most of the things are based on this. So once I install it, it is asking me to just quickly restart it for me to take it further. So what we need to do is you need to put your OpenAI key in this notebook here. You put your OpenAI key in this notebook here. Put your OpenAI key in this notebook here, and that is it. After that, you don't need to do any other settings. After that, the first step is installing all my notebooks that I've installed, uh, all my dependencies. As I told you, CrewAI tools and LangChain community, which is connecting all our models together. So let me just clear this. So now what I'm doing is, as I told you, what are the three things that we discussed? Agent, task, and crew. Every one of you remember in the PowerPoint slide, we discussed these three things: agent, task, and crew. So this is what we are defining here in our code. So let me zoom in. Okay, so now can't I make this white color, because dark color is dark color editor default. Let me make it default is dark. It's okay. You guys are able to see the code properly, right? It is fine. The dark mode is fine. See here, what I am doing is I am selecting a very simple model. I am not selecting the latest GPT 4.1 nano model. I want to show you LLM is not that important here. In my agent, why I am showing you with 3.5 turbo is, even with a very simple and old LLM, like three. How many of you know about this LLM 3.5 turbo? This was released 1.5 years back, and this is the cheapest one that is available. This is the cheapest one that is available, and I'm going to use that. When I say cheapest, if you use the latest one, you need to pay more money, right? So I'm using the cheapest and the oldest one, and still it is going to work amazing. So now see this. This is the most important thing, right? Every one of you, make sure that the key that you have put here, OpenAI, the same name should be here. This is where many of the people get stuck. Okay, so this is the main thing that you need to put. This is your key. Now my key is set. Now this is my tools. I am using these tools: directory read, file read, Serper, and website search tools. So these are the three tools that I'm using. For search, I'm using something called as a Serper API key. So if you don't have a Serper API key, it is freely available. You can go to serper.dev and you can get an API key and you can use it. For directory reader, suppose you have a document that you want your LLM to use it, to your CrewAI to use it, and you want it to go and get the answer from. So what I will do is, I can go here, I can create a new folder called as a blog post. Whatever name you put here should be exactly the same blog post. And inside blog post, for example, right, I will put any file that is there right now. You can upload any specific file that is there and take it. The doc tools will read it and it will take it further as well. Right now I'm not doing that. I'm going to take latest topic which is going to come from the internet. So but these are the things that I will initiate all the tools that are available. If you are doing any specific project, you can always put your file here in this folder. So whatever file you put in the folder, be it PDF, document, text, it is going to read it and take it further. Amazing. So this is done. So now I have initiated my tool as well. So now I have set up the environment. I have set up all the environment, I have set up all the tool. Now I will start creating my uh, agents and my tasks, and I will be connecting it using CrewAI. Just put one if everyone understands the code so far. And please keep your questions coming on Slido with your name. I will take all your questions in the end as well. Just put one, everyone. If you are clear, zero if you are not clear so far. If you have any doubts, please put it on your Slido. We will be taking it in 20 minutes. I will be opening the question and answer again for all of the community members. Amazing, amazing. Thank you for everyone for confirming. Now, what we are going to do, if you guys remember, let me go back to the slide again and again so that all of you remember what we are doing is here: role, goal, and backstory. So for our agent that we are creating, the first agent that we are creating is planner. So we define our role, goal, and backstory. I attach 4 tools to this. Allow delegation is equal to false. Nowadays, I have written this very purposely because I want to show all of you that I want this agent to do this specific task. I don't want this agent to move out, to go to and do something different. I want this agent to do the work. That's the reason why I allow delegation. When CrewAI started 1.5 years back, guys, it did not have this option. It did not have this option by default. So now, but just to show you, I'm writing this here. Verbose is equal to true. It means it will explain you what are the different steps that I am doing. This all of you can edit more and more. Can anyone tell me why this is in curly bracket topic? Can anyone tell me in the chat why is this in curly bracket? Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. Some people are saying on LinkedIn I cannot look at it. I have zoomed in a little bit further. You can look at it clearly. Can anyone tell me why this is in curly bracket? Amazing, amazing. Thank you, Manmohan, for confirming. Because it is inside, it is a variable. It is a variable. So suppose I tell topic artificial general intelligence. So whatever topic I enter as a programmer, that is going to come here. So it is going to be like this: plan engaging and factually accurate content on artificial general intelligence. Thank you for me. So everyone is able to understand it is a variable which we are, which is dynamic depending upon the user input. So that is what is a program, right? We don't, so everyone, I hope this is very, very basic uh, coding in logic that is there. So everyone understood this. Thank you for confirming. So this is what we are doing. Now the first agent is done. Now we do the second agent. The second agent is the writer agent. Same role, goal, backstory with the variable called topic. So whatever variable, like in today's we have AGI, we will put AGI here. Can anyone tell me why am I not using any tools in writer? Can anyone tell me why am I not using any tools in the writer? I have to, so this is my writer, because in writer I am not searching anything. Whatever is the output of my researcher, I am just using that output and I am going to summarize it accordingly. So I am not using any specific tool for writer. That is the reason why I have not defined any tools. So I hope this one is clear. So now thank you Shamil for confirming as well, and we'll go further in the editor tool. So this is the third tool. The third agent is the editor agent. So now what we are doing is we are running the same role, goal, backstory. So if you understand, so every one of you here, this is actually a Python code, right? Kuldeep, this is a Python code, but you're able to understand CrewAI has made it very simple so that you don't need to get into, too much function, loops and everything. Just put one, if every one of you is understanding what is happening. We are using very simple, it's like an English language with few, variables and parameters, nothing else. Like here, if you see agent, I am defining three things for it: role, goal, backstory, and I am just giving two things. Even if I don't put this, it is going to work. If I don't put this, also it's going to work. But I want to see when I do verbose is equal to true, everything is going to happen step by step, and you're going to look at it. That's the reason why I'm doing this. Just put one if everyone is able to understand. You don't need to be a Python core hardcore developer to understand these lines of code. If you understand English, you will be able to see what is happening, right? So that is the reason why a lot of people come to me, like medical doctors, managers. They say, Mohammed, I don't want to get into Python code. I don't want to, because it is not for me. I say you have to remove that mindset. All of you in this call here who is thinking about not being technical, I'm very sorry for you. You need to be technical, because if you really want to capture AI, and in the CIO also I'm talking about this in the new course that I have launched. If some of you who don't know about this course, CIO, let me just show you. So this is the CIO thing. So actually, first I had made it a GFI officer program. Then as I this is the debate that I had with some of my mentors. I this is not actually a program. This is actually a course. So I rebranded everything, and now what we have done is, so it is, this is the thing that I have launched. This is one of the initiatives, Chief AI Officer course. I call it a course because this is if you have 2 hours, you can give, go through all the recordings and do all the assessments and the capstone project submission. You will get a very good understanding about the whole AI ecosystem. And this is and this is a course which is very different from a program. So that is the reason why I was debating and I was explaining you the difference between a program and a course, which is very, very different. This is something that I'm going to launch. There was a slight delay. It was supposed to be launched during Jitex week, but I was very busy. I was swamped with work and partnerships, and so it will be done by tomorrow. We are going to release this and we are going to open it for public, and the winners of the Jitex challenge are going to get the access to this completely free. But I am going to launch this, and this is something that I've been working for the last 6 months, of how I can make things as simple as possible. What is the main purpose of building this program? Why am I not focusing only on developers? Because any company I go to and talk, like I go to talk to Manmohan, I go to talk to any senior person, they tell that they understand AI. They feel that AI is NA10. And here also, today's call also, a lot of people talked about NA10, Excel. These things are not nothing to do with AI. These are just tools that are helping you to do some automations. AI is much more bigger, right? And a lot of people don't understand these concepts, especially leaders. People who are 10 plus years experience in the industry, they are the most resistant people. They don't want to resist to change. They feel that they know everything, but actually they don't. I also don't know everything. Being working here for 21 years in this field, I don't call myself expert. I am also learning with all of you. Every day I'm learning new things. So I am also a learner. So people who come and tell me that I am expert, I know everything, I just tell them, God bless you. I'm very happy for you, and I move forward. That is the reason, most important thing, that why we have done this program. Because most of the leaders, they don't want to do coding. They feel that this is not for me, and this is very technical. I don't want to spend time in this. But as all of you can see today, if you understand these basic concepts, you will be able to take your project, your company, your business, your startup at a completely different level. Now, what we have done is we have created the agents. Everyone, just put one. We have created all the three agents. All of you are clear about this. We have created these three agents that are there. And now we are going to go to the tasks. So we have created the three agents. Can anyone tell me in the chat what are the three agents that we have created? The first agent is, here we have create in the code we have written the name planner, or it can be as a researcher, whatever you want to say. Second is the writer, and the third is the editor. Now what we are doing is we are going to assign a task to every agent, because just creating the agent will not help. You need to assign the agent a task. Like you suppose you have mm, a you have hired a chef. You have hired a chef who knows everything about cooking, who knows everything that has to be done, what are the tools that he needs to know, what are the ingredients that he needs to do. But you have not assigned him a task that you need to make Indian food, you need to make biryani, you need to make spicy food. You have not told the chef. Chef knows everything, but you have to tell the chef the task that he needs to do. So that is a slight difference about these two things, that you cannot put it together. You define a core framework agent, and then you tell the agent what it needs to do exactly. And that is what comes in the use case that I'm going to show you here. Right? Everyone is clear with the analogy of a chef and what he needs to cook. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Manmohan. Thank you, Amir. Thank you, everyone in the chat on LinkedIn. I see LinkedIn is more interactive than Zoom chat. So I'm not sure, people are maybe away on their mobile on Zoom chat. But anyways, we will move here. Come on, plan. So see, planner is not defined. So I think I have missed to run this code. See, I did not run this code. I did not run this code. So I'm getting an error here. So this is one very true scenario with lot of new people who start running this code. Is they do two things. They do click run all. They click run all, or they don't they miss one part of the code and they get stuck here. But here, if you can see, it is giving me a name error, planner not defined. When I go on the top, I see that I forgot to run this planner code. So that is the reason why I'm getting this error. I go and fix that error. Now I get it fine. So you see, task is description, expected output, and agent is equal to planner. This is very, very important. This is my agent that I have created here. You can keep it as a planner or writer or researcher. I have kept it as a planner because that is more convenient in this case, because it plans everything, it goes and researches, it gets the documents and it gets it here written. So this is our first task that we have assigned here. The second task is to the writer. We are assigning the write task. We are putting a detailed description. Can you, every one of you, see this expected output is very, very important. Suppose in my article I need 1500 words, you need to put it here in the expected output. If you don't put it here, then you will may not get exactly, you will may get less than 1500 words, or you may get more than 2000 words. So please put the number, because if you are writing an article in SEO friendly article, you have to have at least a limit of around 1500 words, which is a standard for your SEO to recognize that you are a knowledgeable in that specific content. You are right, giving value, so you will be ranked more in the search. So you need to have more words with proper meta tagging and headers and meta description. That will come later when you are doing the SEO thing. Edit, very simple. Proofread and making sure everything is correct. Each sections have 2 or 3 paragraph, a well written blog post in a markdown format ready for publication, and I'm assigning the right editor here. Right, just put one in the chat, especially on Zoom. No one is active. I think they are tired or they are busy, but just put one if all of you now understood that we have defined the agent and we have defined the task, the 3 tasks and the 3 agents. Just put one in the chat, and before we run the code, before we go to the crew part, I will be taking a 5 minutes Q&A break. I will be taking a 5 minutes Q&A break. Not 5 minutes. I will make it, yeah, 5 minutes, so that I try to answer all your questions. We will stick to the time. So I'm going back to the Slido link as I promised all of you. Before I run the final code, we will be going here and we will be. So let me put the code again on the chat. So cool. So now I will take the questions. Just give me 1 second. Let me put the questions here again. Amazing, amazing. Cool. So now the question that I'm going to read is, let me see. Please, if you don't want to answer any question, there is an option of upvote. You can also upvote a question. When I say upvote, uh, suppose you like a question and you want me to answer, because humanly it is not possible to answer all the questions, but I'll try my level best to answer if but something that is relevant to today's call. Amazing. So okay, can anyone tell me? Someone is asking free API keys, right? Okay, can anyone tell me why we use OpenAI? Because there are free LLMs available, but why? What is the one of the most important things that we are using an OpenAI key? So Khalid is asking again. This question keeps on coming about free. Nothing is free in this world, but just anyways, I just wanted to understand why we are using OpenAI here. See, there are a lot of free open source LLMs, N10 and all those things that are there. But why we are using OpenAI is one reason is because of the embedding model. So whatever you say, most of the if you are building any system, For learning, it is fine. You can use some free API keys and you can get it done. But if you really want to get value, you need to get an open AI key. It says there is a small investment that you need to do, because not only about the LLM, you will get Llama, you will get other LLMs freely available, but there is a embedding model, that open AI embedding model that you need to use, and that is available. The best one is only available in open AI, right? So if you want to just build simple single agent simple systems, then you can use free API keys. But if you really want to build professional and you want to use the good embedding model, because end of the day, if you use however good LLM you use, but if you don't have a good embedding model, then there is no use case that you want to use. So that is the reason why I don't suggest just to depend on free API keys if you want to learn and if you want to take it further. Because as I told you, nothing in this world is free, right? So that is what I will suggest. For learning, it is fine, you can explore, but as I told you, even for embedding models, there are very basic embedding models that are available. But if you want to use any standard embedding models, text embedding ADA 02 and text embedding small 02 is the most of the people are using it as well. Even in CrewAI, they are using that as well. No, Na10 is completely different. Na10 is a no-code tool. Na10 is a no-code tool. It will not be that. You can use it at a very limited capacity for doing that as well. So complete beginner, yeah, this is a masterclass 16. So this is not for a complete beginner. Go through our AI residency website again, Muhammad Shamil, if you really want to take advantage. Because today what I am doing is this is a masterclass 16 program. So if you really want to get advantage, go through. If even if you don't want to join this AI residency program, you don't want to learn from me, you can learn from any other specific person that is there. But go through this. You can also get the complete agenda from here. I have shared the link on the chat. Let me also put it here. So that is the level thing that you want to do. Okay. I will take one more question. Let me pin. Cool. So keep questions in the chat. Please don't ask me comparison of any other tool. We will stick to today's topic about CrewAI. If you have any specific question regarding CrewAI, please ask me. Alternatives, Na10, this, that, it is good. But as I told you, we will only focus, and spend some time telling you why I'm taking CrewAI and why I use OpenAI. There is a huge, big use of that because of the embedding model. And OpenAI is, uh, if you have the OpenAI keys, you will be able to do lot of things. You will be able to integrate it with the CrewAI, and by default, Llama Index is using OpenAI key. CrewAI is using OpenAI key, so it becomes very very easy for you to take it further. Right. There is one more question coming from Ahmed. What is the difference between CIO and A? So, so the difference, as I told you, the difference, we run an academy, right? So we have lot of programs. We AI residency program is for people who can at least commit 20 weeks with us, who are serious about learning. But the CIO course that I have launched, Ahmed, is the main reason for this course. Ahmed, his question is, what is the difference between CIO course and AI residency? So courses are short, right? Courses are short. If and you don't need to come on live calls. You don't need to sit with me, and you don't want to go through the different things that are there. And I will be showing you the different. We have 8 modules in that. I have tried to the good thing about this program that I have built, CIO program course, is I have also used lot of AI tools to build this program. And this is something that is very interesting. When you guys get access to this program, to this course, have a look at it and please give me feedbacks. I have asked few volunteers to give me feedbacks about this already, and some of them are liking it, some of them are not liking it. But I want to hear from all of you as well who take this course, maybe Barry and others. This is the thing that I have done. This is the Chief AI Officer course. This is the backend I'm showing all of you. This is the 7 modules. So this is 7 modules, and you don't need, like, if you are very self motivated, you can finish this in 2 hours. You can finish this in 2 hours. You can just go through the recordings that are there. And how I have designed this, right? Like you can see, I have a video module here. So I have used some of the AI tools to create the video, as well as the you can say uh, the whole flow. So this is a lot of prompting and lot of engineering has gone to connect my resources and to go through simple, 8 minutes videos about a topic. Then what we have done is we have done a podcast style of this thing as well. So not only videos, we have a video, we have podcast, and we have an ebook. I have also shared this ebook in our LinkedIn community tomorrow. So these are the three things, people who are comfortable in the topic. If some of you are smart enough, you have done module 2, then you can directly do the quiz. It's a 5 quiz. You need to get 4 answers correct to pass this module and go to the next module. So if you have 2 hours, if you spend 2 hours, and if you are intermediate level, you can finish this and do your capstone project submission. Very basic analysis of any data that you have with a proper PowerPoint and your explanation about it. It can be any use case, depends on you. I have given one example of a use case, but you can take anything and you can submit here. So maybe 2 hours to go through everything, and maybe half an hour to do the capstone submission. In 3 hours, you will get a certification of the Chief AI course. This is something that we have been doing, and I spent a lot of time. And let's see the response from the community, that we will take it further. Please, yeah, request you to please put your questions on the chat, and I will be taking everything from Slido. Let me continue this. Now coming to this is the most important part, the third and the most important part. Everyone, remember what were the three agents that we have put? Planner, which is same as researcher, writer, editor. Planner, writer, editor. These are the three agents. These are the three tasks. This is planning is equal to true, because this is what my crew is doing. He is going to do the planning. Verbose is equal to 4. I can increase it to 10 if you want to see everything in details, what is happening. 10 will become too much. I'll put it 5. So now what we are doing is we are putting everything together. In this crew, we are putting the agents together, we are putting the tasks together, and we are doing the delegation. Planning is equal to true, and we are going to run this particular crew. So crew, very simple. This is putting everything together. I have defined all the three agents, I have defined all the three tasks, and I'm putting everything together. Now I am going to write this topic. Anyone has any suggestion? Crew.kitkoff, any topic, latest topic that you want me to write? You want me to write on JITEX 2025 or any other specific topic? Just put on the chat what topic you want me to write on. It should be latest. It should be something that is current, which is not available in plain chat GPT. Okay, let me just continue with the JITEX only. So we'll continue if there is no suggestions on the chat for the topic. Okay. Business in 2026, we will not be taking 2026 here. I'm not sure. We will take about this only. So this is for people. Someone was asking on the chat also, what is JITEX, right? So we will come to know about that as well. So this is one of the biggest tech events that happen in the UAE. This is something that has happened last week, and I want to try to get write a article in my community newsletter regarding JITEX 2025. So what I do is crew.kickoff. This is my variable. I just put the variable, and I just do this play button. I'm running the code. Can you see the first planner is working now? Content planner is working. It is, I will show you step by step what all is happening. First, it is starting task, prioritize the latest trends, key players, noteworthy news. So this is what I just wrote JITEX 2025, but it is trying to look at all these things. Latest trends, key players, and noteworthy news. Identify the target audience considering their interest. Develop a detailed content outline. Include SEO, keywords, and relevant data or sources. So you can see what all is happening. See, I just put JITEX 2025, but it took this, it gave me these many search results. Can you see? These are the search results. It went to the internet. It went to this website, Apontix, Jitex.com, IPT Technology, Nanopower, SMI, Data Coach. So it went to so many websites. It picked up lot of information from here. Then it took a different keyword. I did not tell it to go and search for this keyword. Guys, did you see this? First keyword was Jitex latest trend. Then Jitex key players. It went and searched. Then we have Jitex 2025 noteworthy news. So it goes, this is the thing that I was telling you why it is so amazing, right? It goes into different keyword strings, not only the one that you have mentioned. It thinks about the different options and it goes and it does it. So it does all this article, all these things in details. And then see this, Jitex 2025 target audience and pain points. It got all this information here. Now it is doing the final answer computation. It is putting everything together. Can you see this whole agenda with all the resources, with all the SCA keywords, with all the specific things? It puts it together. Now it finished this chain. It finished the chain, and this is the final output. These are some of the key players. His Highness Abdullah bin Tauk, His Highness Omar Sultan Al Ulama, Ping Zayo, he is the G42 Group CEO. Sam Altman was the key highlight in Jitex. He was there as well virtually. And these are some of the companies. So these were some of the different things that are there. Once this is done, once this is done, the content writer goes into the picture. So now the first agent is done. Can anyone tell me content writer is this is which is the number of agent this is? Which number is this? So the first agent has completed its work. Now it is going to the second agent. Amazing. So thank you, Manmohan. This is the content writer is the second agent. So the first agent work was the researcher agent. Now the researcher agent is going to the, yeah. Can anyone tell me the which agent is this on Zoom as well? Everyone is clear. Just put one if all of you are clear with which agent is there. We are moving to the s- second agent. Thank you for confirming. Second agent, yes. So I just want to confirm if all of you are with me or have lost, because this is a very important topic. So now we are going to the second one. Amazing. So these are the things that it is doing. Amazing, amazing. It is doing all this amazing work. It is, uh, if you see, use content to craft a compiling blog post on Jitex, SEO friendly naturally. So it is doing all this work. I have zoomed in for all of you to look at it. So let me zoom out a little bit. How to remove this? 1 second. Yes. So this is the whole thing that it is doing, right? Now the chain is finished. The writer chain is finished. It puts everything together here in a markdown format. And now which agent is this? Everyone? Can anyone put me in the chat? The output of the second agent is finished. The second agent's output is going to which agent? The last one. So all of you are seeing the beauty of this, right? The multi-agent, how seamlessly it is working. From one, it is finishing the work, it is doing all the summarization, then it is going to the second, then it is going to the third. Understanding this is very, very important, right? Because just running the code will not help you, but these things will really make you understand the steps that are happening. So now the writer thing does everything, and it ends. The editor, the final one, editor finishes its chain. Task output. This is the task output. Unveiling the future at Jitex 2025, trend, key players, and noteworthy news. And this is the whole blog. If you want to see the final output in a proper format, I just do markdown result and I will get this. So this is my topic. So now what I will do is I can uh, I can take this topic and I can put it on my, and I will do it today itself. I will do it I'm going to take this topic and I'm going to put it in my, uh, I will just read it once and I am going to put it here as well. So just look at this topic. And this is, see, what I teach you, I'm also using it, right? So I can vouch for the this thing for this, the quality of this. So because I want to do this, and today in front of all of you, I'm going to post about that. I wanted to do this after this workshop because uh, all of you, what I teach, I also do it in my daily work. So you can vouch for the quality of it, right? So see now, what I will do is this output. I can automate it to WordPress as well. But what I do is once I read this output, I just make sure that where is it? Yes. And see that all of this is SEO friendly. The best thing about this is SEO friendly, and it does all the work for me. I can just copy this markdown and you will see the quality of this article, and you guys can read this article and tell me later on. And it is going to be SEO friendly. It is going to be this. I can add some photos here that I will do later. If I want to add some images about Jitex, I can add some images. I can upload some images. AI will not generate images for you as of now, which is very specific, but yeah, so this is one of the images. This is from my workshop that I did in Jitex. So this is the workshop. If you can see, there were people outside, standing outside. They closed the door after 100 people. 100 people were attending this. They closed the door. Lot of community members were standing outside for this. So that is the reason why I'm doing this workshop. So this is it. So now let me just publish this. I want all of you to read this article and tell me the quality of this article. You can put your comment also in the chat as well. See, uh, it is looking professional, right? If I had to write it using ChatGPT, it would have taken a lot of time and it will not be that quality. Just read this article, put a comment here. How do you feel this article is? What is it? Will you think that this is ChatGPT generated? I will not, because when you read it, it is very, very specific, very, very uh, unique, because we have all the big people here who have spoken, who we have all the noteworthy news, we have all the target, we have all the details here. So please, I request all of you to please put your comments here if you like this particular article or not. Amazing. So now this is done. Now what we are going to do is I am going to put this. This is how I do it. Now I am just putting this link on my YouTube and LinkedIn and Twitter as well. So people who are watching us live can look at that. Now this is done. Now what is the next step? The next step is please put your questions on the Slido. I will be taking the questions and then I will be moving it further. Amazing. So this is how I gave you guys the secret of how I write my articles. And this is how I write my articles. I read it quickly and I put it back as well. Now coming back to this. Now this is done. You can try to test any specific topic. Like if I want to talk about AI interpretability, it will do the same work. What now I will do is everything that I have done is here. I can test. You cannot test out with article. How many of you here now have learned about Gradio? How many of you in the chat know about some application called as a Gradio? Just put one in the chat. Thank you, Shamil. Thank you for confirming. I want everyone to give me a feedback about the article. Will you use it for your own article, for writing your own blog or writing your own article? Please also let me know. Go to the comment section, write your name and email ID, and the team will approve it. So your details will be there as well. So Gradio is a user interface, right? So right now, all of us we have built an application. On a Collab notebook, right? So to run this Collab notebook, all of you know that you need to know about Python. You need to open Python notebook. You need to write the OpenAI key. You need to do all those things, right? This is too much developer focused. Everyone agree with me? Gradio is a UI UX. What it does is it creates a user interface like the one that I shared with all of you here. all of you done in the morning, if you guys remember, before I started this session, this is a user interface. This is built on Gradio, hosted on Hugging Face Spaces, where I give the article, I give the details, it does the magic for me. It does the work for me. Suppose I want to write something, I want to write an objective, it does it for me. You don't need to always open a collab notebook, and don't need to run everything. I did it to show you how it works. But if you want to use it just for a using level, you just need to create a UI UX like Gradio and take it further. So that is what is a Gradio. See, what does a Gradio do? I have just put everything together. I have just put everything together and I have combined everything into one notebook. But I have reduced the text. You can add more later on. Like I've reduced the description. The description there was very detailed. Just to make it look compact, I have made it a little shorter and concise so all of you understand. So same thing here. Three agents: researcher, writer, editor. See, for Gradio, for people who are part of our AI residency, what are the three things that are required for you to run a Gradio? What are the three mandatory things that are required for us to run Gradio? Kuldeep, you will remember. I think Kuldeep, Barry, all of you will remember. What are the three main things that are required for you to run a Gradio application? So first is yes. Thank you for confirming. First is the input. This is the input. Second is the output. And third is the function. Like what I call input, then we have the engine, or I call it as a function. And third is the output. Everyone clear with it? Just put one if everyone is clear with it. So that is what I am defining in my Gradio. I have created a simple function that runs this Crew AI. There is a huge difference between a notebook and a application, right? Notebook was mostly to make you guys understand how everything is working. Then I need to put everything together. I need to put everything inside a package and put everything inside Gradio, which I'm showing you right now. So this for non-technical people, this may look a little bit daunting, but don't worry, I'll try to make it as simple as possible. Right. Then we have our title. So title can be something like we will put it as DDS AI residency free masterclass. Okay. So this is my topic. And then this is the enter a topic and let the Crew AI do the work. So this is my whole application that all of you will be creating once I send all of you this later to everyone who have registered. So I just run this. So this is approximately 71 lines of code. 71 lines of code. This will put everything that we have done together for today's level one. Every one of you just put one if you guys are excited to test it out. So this is my UI UX. So this is now hosted on the Gradio application on my system. Now I will put one topic. I will take any suggestions of any topic. So, just put in the chat what topic I want to test here. Some interesting topic, something in 2025, something that we all are interested. Uh, Mostly knowledge. No one is excited to test out this application that we have built in the last 2 hours. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Healthcare is very, very vague. Healthcare is very vague. Something that I want to know, I want to do, I want to use something that is just don't give the domain, something that is current and something that is talked about now. Anything from LinkedIn? Any article you guys want to test out on LinkedIn? Okay, but which year? Which year, which sector, which country, which segment? Whenever you think about an article, it should be a little bit more. Little bit more. 'Little 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 bit more. ' Okay, I will take one topic that is relevant to us. I will take this topic. There are a lot of general topics coming on the chat, but this is an AI session, so we should take an AI session. This is a very, very important topic right now. Every one of you are using AI, but no one is able to understand what is an AI. So AI interpretability is a huge segment that is coming up in this year as well. Already this year is getting over, but a lot of people are talking about AI interpretability in 2025. So we will look at this topic. We should, yeah, you can all try test it out this topic. I will share this link with all of you. So all of you saw we got an amazing topic introduction, everything we got. So every one of you are typing in right in the chat. Every one of you are typing in the chat different concepts. All of you can open this link yourself and try to put your article. So open this link and put your article whatever you want to test out, and we can take it further. Like medical tourism, someone is asking for medical tourism around the world. So Amul is asking this, right? No, who medical tourism, which country? I will say UAE because I am in the UAE right now. Medical tourism UAE. So let me just do submit. So you will any topic. It's not related to any AI topic. It will and take the topic. It will do proper research, different segments. It's very good for doing a lot of research, lot of different things that are there. So you got a very good thing. Rise of medical tourism in UAE. So you got a huge article and a huge detailed article that is there. So I have given you the link. Now what we are going to do is we are going to take some Q&A from Slido, and we have 9 more minutes. Guys, yes. So people who are interested in our AI residency program, who want to continue their learning, please register your interest. You just need to, there is a very good scholarship that is also going on right now. Register for your interest. The team will reach out to you. Be part of program. It may not be my program. It can be any other program as well, but please learn. Today was just one glimpse of what we do in our AI residency, but it is much more deeper that is there. Cool. So now I'm refreshing the Slido. Let me share the link of Slido again in all the platforms, and we will be trying to end it out with today's session that is there. So a lot of people have joined just now. If you have any specific questions, please put it on the Slido, and I'll be in this call for the next 9 minutes. I will try to answer as many questions as possible with my full energy and my full dedication, and then we will be winding up for the day. And just put one in the chat if you guys enjoyed the masterclass. Just put one in the chat if you guys enjoyed the masterclass. Was it of any value for all of you? Please put your top learnings as well on LinkedIn. You can put your top whatever your learnings of today's call, what you enjoyed, what more you want to do, because this is our 122nd community meetup today, Saturday 11 a.m. that we do. I just wanted to do this masterclass, and I told you the reason. Lot of people messaged me, Mohammed, we missed your masterclass on Jitex. Please do something. Please do something. So that is the reason why I have done this. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I am going back to the Slido link, and anything relevant today, we will be. So Zishan Ali is asking, is AI residency for experienced developers or for anyone? So AI residency is for everyone who has the passion to live, to learn. The thing, as I told you, even in all my workshops, I tell, or the only thing that is required, only one thing that is required is the mind shift change, right? The mind shift change, and the mind shift change is not easy for all of you to go, right? Every one of you, all the 100 of you listening in the chat, have a very different mindset, right? Some of you think that AI is BS, AI is going to go away, something else is going to come. A lot of you are who are talking to me, they are, they are lost because there are so many tools. Even in the chat, if you can see, everyone is talking about so many tools. And why is NA10 so popular? You know why? Because there are so many social media influencers selling you NA10, automate, earn $5,000 using NA10. You will see thousands of posts on NA10. You know, one more reason why people are selling NA10, because of the VPS hosting. Millions of dollars are thrown in the market to market NA10 tool as a alternative for you guys to learn. It will just get you a little bit skill. It will just give you a small skill to make some small automation. But NA10 is nowhere close to AI. That's why I don't. It's just a tool, but you should not. Why a lot of people are talking about NA10, and I understand, is because of social media marketing. You go to Instagram, TikTok, you will see every influencer selling you NA10. Learn NA10 and earn $5,000. So I am not that type of person. I don't promise you that you are going to earn. I promise you real knowledge, enterprise level knowledge that you will learn, and it is going to help you, because tools will come and go. Right now, there's NA10, there is Make, there is X, there is Y, there is Z. But the technology that I'm telling you, even CrewAI, some of you told that LangGraph is the core of CrewAI. If you want to go a little bit deeper, that we go in our AI residency, we go to LangGraph, where you are able to define every node and every iteration. So that is what I will tell you. So don't go for the social media buzz. Go for experienced doctors or professionals who are teaching you the foundation knowledge and the mind shift change. So AI residency is for everyone who wants, are open to learn, who are open for feedbacks, who are open to experiment. So you can be an experienced developer, you can be a n- not a developer, because we had medical doctors in our previous cohorts who had never seen Python language, who have never, but now they are doing it, they are experimenting with it, and they are amazing about that. That is there. So I hope I answered your question that is there. Now I will not talk anything about NA10 right now. Uh, okay. So free version, Crew AI is free. So the Crew AI that I used right now is free. You just need an Open AI API key. So Crew AI is an open source platform. It is not paid. The only money that you need to give is for the OpenAI LLM, and that too because of the embedding model and the how it is set up. So the default LLM for Crew AI is OpenAI. So you don't. It is it's a free version. There are some Crew AI enterprise versions that is for B2B customers for evaluation and orchestration that we are not discussing. Today I installed CrewAI, pip install CrewAI, which is an open source, and I did not pay even a single cents to use CrewAI. I just used OpenAI key to use it. I hope I answered your question, Barry. GITEX, I already talked about GITEX. Can we use multi-agents for search? You can use any agent you want, Mohammed Hassan. It is up to you. I just showed you a few examples to do that. Okay. Mohammed Shamil, I answered. Okay. So someone is asking about comparison of embedding models. I have not, there may be some models that are comparable, but I have not done research on that. If you have any names, please put on the WhatsApp group, and please you do the comparison and share it on our WhatsApp group about any other embedding model or any other framework. Give me subjective facts that is there from the official documentation and not from any specific thing that is there. So, so Manmohan Singh, yes. So for you, this is out of context for this. That's the reason why I request you to join our AI residency program or to take any specific program. Today's masterclass was focused on Crew AI multi-agent. So he is asking to tell me the glossary of definition. So for that CIO course or our AI residency course will give you, because very good question that you have asked. There are so many terminologies we are getting lost. Even in today's master class, I used 5 to 10 terminologies. In AI residency, we go through these terminologies, we go through the whole ecosystem in a very, very specific manner. So if I go back to my platform, and that is very important, right? To understand everything end to end. Like that is the reason why you cannot learn AI in just 2 hours of free masterclass. You need to join a big program. It can be from me, it can be from Harvard, from Stanford, up to your time and your budget. But you need to go through this and understand the different terminologies that are there. There is no shortcut to learning. You need to take a longer path. That's the reason why we have 20 weeks where you understand everything. You spend some time and put everything together. So that is what we are trying to do. So please look into these programs if you're really serious about taking it to the next level and understanding it as well. So now, thank you everyone. If there are no more questions, we will be winding up the call for today. And I hope I tried to answer all the questions for all of you. Just put one if you guys enjoyed the session. Please put feedbacks on the social media platforms where we are live. And I hope all of you enjoyed this session. And we have 1 more minute. If you can switch on your camera for one selfie, it will be great. One Zoom selfie. I call it Zoom fee. And then we can take it further. Amazing. Thank you, Victor. Thank you. Anyone else wants to put your camera? I will share it to everyone who have registered on our this thing on our nas.io platform. Anyone else wants to switch on? Kuldeep? Anyone else before I? Okay, let me. Thank you, everyone, and have a great day, everyone. And see you in the next masterclass or workshop that we are doing in our community.